Scaling modern technology and artificial intelligence requires massive amounts of energy and server capacity that the current grid is struggling to provide. Most companies currently depend entirely on centralized hyperscaler cloud providers and traditional utility grids to keep their operations online. Early decentralized physical infrastructure networks, or DPINs, attempted to solve this. They aim to crowdsource independent hardware operators to provide storage and compute power on a global scale. Many of these networks collapsed because they relied on a single globally traded token. This often triggered runaway inflation, where the supply of hardware aggressively outpaced actual usage, crashing the token's value. These projects also faced severe regulatory pressure for lumping governance, utility access, and investment capital into one publicly traded instrument. With the one-token model proven unstable, businesses are looking for a way to crowdsource infrastructure without relying on hyperscalers or volatile global tokens. A different approach has emerged: the federated sovereign economy. Instead of joining a single public blockchain, individual businesses are launching their own independent, closed-loop economic networks. Inside these loops, a company can source hardware and energy directly from a curated community, effectively building a private, decentralized cloud. This shifts tokenization from a speculative tool to a mechanism for deep vertical integration and physical scaling. This architecture runs on a shared software foundation provided by a platform called Evervolve. Evervolve supplies the infrastructure, while businesses run their sovereign economies on top of it. The flagship implementation of this model is Greenway Energy Capital, an operator that manages a vast network of real-world energy assets. Greenway secures its compute power by issuing a closed-loop work token. This instrument is used specifically to coordinate raw hardware capacity. Independent operators contribute processing cycles and energy directly to Greenway. Once a smart meter or software protocol verifies that physical work was performed, the operator earns work tokens. Enterprise clients pay for compute power using stable fiat credits, triggering a process where corresponding work tokens are permanently destroyed or burned. This burn and mint cycle balances the network's economy based on actual demand, protecting customers from crypto market price swings. By managing the entire stack internally, Greenway has built a self-sustaining, vertically integrated, decentralized cloud. Sustaining this model requires strict legal separation between operations and capital, a requirement established by the March 2026 token taxonomy from the SEC and CFTC. Because the work token is used purely for utility inside a closed loop, it is legally distinct from tokens used to raise investment capital. To fund physical infrastructure, the firm issues a separate security token. This instrument represents pure economic interest in regulated real-world assets. These security tokens operate under the SEC Innovation Exemption sandbox, available only to verified accredited investors. By isolating physical work tokens from financial security tokens, the business maintains compliance while continuing to scale its physical footprint. This federated template is already being adapted by real estate developers, creative studios, and AI startups for their own industries. Businesses are moving away from renting static software and cloud space to becoming fully sovereign, tokenized organizations. These firms use AI agents to automate compliance, handle operational reporting, and orchestrate the flow of data across the network. This allows them to use specialized tokens to reward the specific physical and digital value their community generates. Thousands of these independent, legally compliant corporate economies are now running real-world infrastructure through these